walk into a shop and saying, that one looks cool?
Well, no, I would never do Flash. Yeah, not to insult anyone that has Flash, but...
She's a little too classy for that.
Yes, I have to have an original.
Baseball guy coming from the Golden Tattoo Convention, Pasadena, California. I had a misspent youth, I will tell you that. But I'm also here with Misspent Youth. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm awesome. And I got to ask, what brings you to the Golden State Tattoo Convention?
Well, I am here performing with Freak Show Deluxe over on the stage. So I just had my second performance of the weekend and we'll be back later tonight.
So you're doing some burlesque for us, correct?
Absolutely.
How long have you been doing burlesque?
I've been doing burlesque for about 6 years. It's once I started, it just became my passion and kind of like took over my life. So.
Now, it seems like burlesque and tattoos go together very well. Would you say so?
Absolutely, and it's a little interesting because I'm a classic burlesque performer, which means I go for like a 1920s, very classic vibe, but I am tattooed. And I was just telling another girl about this. It's like a really cool crossover because even though we're going for this like period look, there's a lot of classic performers who have tattoos. So it's like this cool updated 20s look.
Absolutely, because you got kind of the hairstyle, the glamour dress here, just looking amazing. Then we got over here, but look at the tattoos. We got a pinup girl looking like Marilyn Monroe.
Very good. That's a Marilyn Monroe from the very first Playboy.
Yeah, I think my dad had that in our basement. I might have seen it a time or two.
Once or twice?
Yeah, just once or twice.
Yeah.
And then we got some film here and some musical scores. Tell me about this little color piece here.
This is actually my most recent piece, and this was done by Dave Sanchez, who's in East LA. And this was actually a tribute to my grandmother. So she passed away last year during COVID, and she always had her lipstick perfect. Like, that was her thing. Like,
just like you.
Oh, well, thank you. I like to say I learned it from her. So I really wanted to do something to just commemorate her and have her with me. And so I went to Dave and kind of started telling him my ideas, and he drew this, and I was in love with it.
Did Dave do the Marilyn as well?
Yes. Yeah.
And has Dave done, like, most of your tattoos?
So I just started getting stuff with him when I did the Marilyn, which was a few years ago. Prior to that, I had been just, I was a young goth girl, so I was just getting tattooed by whoever.
Walk into a shop and saying, that one looks cool?
Well, no, I would never do Flash. Yeah, not to insult anyone that has Flash, but...
She's a little too classy for that.
Yes, I have to have an original. But I had lots of friends that were tattoo artists and things like that, so I got tattooed in kitchens and, all kinds of places. So now I'm like a little more older and mature, so I seek out talented artists.
All right, so now Misspent Youth, I noticed you have a beautiful piece on your back. Tell me about that one.
So that was my very first tattoo. I got it on my 18th birthday. Should I turn around?
We're going to take a close-up of it afterwards, and we'll spice that in.
Yeah, so that was on my 18th birthday, and as I mentioned, I was a little bit of a goth kid, so I wanted the spiderweb piece, and that was done in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I grew up.
Okay, I have family in Charlotte, so awesome, yeah. Indian Trail area, Matthews.
Oh my gosh, yes, my brother lives in Matthews.
Okay, sweet. See, we're all from a small little earth, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of the shop? That's too long ago. We're going to forget about that.
It doesn't exist anymore. Whatever it was doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, it doesn't. What's your next tattoo going to be?
Well, I really want to fill in the negative space and have like a nice half sleeve, but I just haven't figured out how to fill in the negative space yet. So I've been kind of walking around trying to get inspiration.
And has it been working?
Oh my God, it's overwhelming. There are so many talented artists here doing things I couldn't even imagine that you could tattoo them on your body. I mean, so many talented artists. So it's got the gears working.
Things have come a long way from the Sailor Jerry years, right?
Yes, definitely. I mean, some of the optical illusions and things that people are doing, the shading, it's kind of mind-blowing. I mean, these are real, true artists, and it's really inspiring.
Well, I wish you good luck in finding what you're going to get next. And who knows, maybe you even get a tattoo this weekend?
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, ooh, so tempted. So we'll see.
All right. Well, this is Baseball Guy here asking you to like this video. Please comment what's your favorite piece about Misspent Youth. definitely want to check out her in one of her shows at some point. So we'll flash some information about that for you. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. That helps us out the most. Baseball Guy and his misspent youth. We out. Baseball Guy here, coming from Pasadena, California, the Golden State Tattoo Convention. I've got Chapo, and I've got a couple of Chapo's friends here, Danny and Danny, Big Puppet and Little Puppet. Chapo, tell me a little bit about what you've been doing this weekend.
We've been out here. I came all the way out from Dallas, Texas. I brought both of my friends from American Me because they inspired me in life to change my life. So I got a tattoo from a movie that changed everything that matters to me in life. I grew up here in California. I was in gangs since I was 8 years old. I became a really, really popular person in the tattoo industry. I have my own group. I have my own crew. We travel all over the United States. So I made a compact with them as my brothers that I wanted to get this so a lot of people can understand what reality is, what this did for me and changed my whole life.
So, tell me about how you feel being such an inspiration.
I'm flattered. You know, I'm glad. We worked really hard to get this movie out, and we like the impact that it's had, you know, on people.
Yeah. And right on your head too, huh?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, how much did that hurt on your head?
The head is a little bit painful, not too much. It's pretty good, not bad.
And what's your favorite tattoo?
Right now, this one. The one of them, a Big Puppet and Little Puppet from the movie of the inspiration of American Me.
Yeah, it says, "Don't look at me." We'll put a close-up of it on the video. How do you feel being a tattoo on his body?
Oh, I'm flattered, just like what he said. It's very flattering. You know, all the hard work that we put in, all the years of making movies and trying to do our best, and to see that it's moved or it's touched people in some way is very fulfilling. It's very rewarding.
We wanted to, have him maybe put it on his butt, but he wouldn't do it. So we had to settle for the leg.
I don't know if I would want to be on his ass, though. You know, I mean,
You gotta make it laugh sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It wouldn't be the first ass we've had to kiss in this business, let me tell you.
Hollywood, folks, it's all about the ass kissing, right?
But the real reason I got the tattoo is because I wanted people to understand the pain and everything you go through when you're really in a gang and you're going through shit. It's really got a lot of rules and regulation in life. And if you don't know how to overcome it and keep your head up, you're not going to survive.
You won't survive it.
Yeah, you won't.
You'll become a victim to it.
Very hard.
Yeah, and we know life can imitate art. So,
Yes, it's changed a lot of life. Like me, man, I've been in gang since I was 8. I got my own company. I got to travel all over the United States. I'm a single dad with 3 daughters, and I love it. I get to meet people from everywhere, and we get a lot of inspiration, and I really love the industry.
and
About meeting people, you were asking us, what the show was like. Man, the networking at this show was awesome.
Amazing.
The people are so cool. They're so creative, and to see all the different artists and their different styles, I loved it.
Yeah,
And so, we're all about transformation, and we managed to turn this whole gangster thing into a positive, you know?
it's become a chic culture thing, but it doesn't have to be the danger and the killing and stuff.
it just has to be, like the dressing, having the fun.
In other countries like Brazil and Japan and China, they dress like the cholos and cholas, but they don't gangbang. Some of them are doctors, dentists, but at night they get their cholo on. It's a trip.
Also, it's been made into a big business. It's monetized. You can get $50,000 for a tattoo or $500,000 for a lowrider.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of the lowriders and seen them in their shows, and they're impressive.
The cars today are unbelievable. Just like the tattoos, they've evolved too. The quality and the level. The bar has been raised very high in terms of the quality of the artwork on tattoos now.
The new style is everywhere. It's like it's all over your body. I'm more like old school. Yeah. I only have 2, and they mean something. It's a special thing. So it's
I just have one on my power unit, and that's it.
Is it a mustache?
Absolutely.
It's a very small power unit.
He has a period because, that's all could fit.
Oh, this This is painful. This hurts.
But your wife says it's not painful. She can't feel it at all.
See how they are? See how you are?
You started it.
See, it's contagious because I'm getting it too.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, I want to thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. I ask that you folks out there, please like this video, comment. If you've not seen the movie American Me, make sure you see it.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix right now. You can check American Me on Netflix.
And I want to tell everyone out there, earn your tattoos. Thank you.
Earn your tattoos and hit the subscribe button, guys. We out.